11 secret signs that a woman likes you. You've seen it happen before. You're talking to a woman, everything feels good, there's laughter, eye contact, and maybe even some playful teasing. But then, the doubt creeps in. Does she really like me, or is she simply being polite? Here's something most men don't know. Women rarely express their attraction in obvious ways. Instead, they send signals, subtle hints that may go unnoticed or be completely misinterpreted. And this is where most men miss their opportunity. What if you could instantly recognize those hidden signs? What if you never had to wonder if she's interested or just being polite? Stay tuned, because in this video, we'll go over the unspoken ways women express their true feelings. So you'll always know when someone is genuinely interested. Let's dive in. Sign 1. Her eyes reveal what she will not say. They say that the eyes are the windows to the soul. And when it comes to attraction, nothing could be more true. A woman's eyes will tell you she is interested even if she does not say so. The frequency, duration, and intensity with which she looks at you can reveal information that words cannot. Ever notice how someone stares at you for a little longer than necessary? That's because deep attraction is more than just looking. It is about being unable to look away. Now, let's break it down. The lingering gaze. If she makes eye contact with you for just a second longer than usual, it's an unconscious indication of interest. It's as if her mind is telling her to move on, but her emotions are saying, "No, I like this." A double take. You walk by, and she looks once, then twice. This is her way of ensuring she gets another glimpse of you, even if she pretends it's an accident. A quick look away. When a woman is attracted to you but is hesitant to show it, she may look at you briefly before quickly looking away. This is her trying to remain cool while her body betrays her emotions. But the most telling sign of all is dilated pupils. Attraction causes a physical response. When she likes what she sees, her pupils naturally dilate. This is completely involuntary, so even she cannot fake or control it. The key here is observation. If you notice a woman making frequent eye contact with you, or showing any of these subtle signs with her eyes, she may be secretly interested in you, whether she admits it or not. She makes excuses to touch you. Touch is extremely powerful. It's one of the most primitive ways humans communicate. When a woman is attracted to you, her body will naturally seek to close the distance. Now let us be clear, not all touches are the same. A casual pat on the shoulder is not necessarily attractive, but rather repetitive and unnecessary touch. That's an entirely different story. Here are the main things to look for. The accidental touches. She brushes against your arm unnecessarily. She accidentally touches your leg while sitting beside you. These small moments may appear insignificant on their own, but if they occur frequently, they are not accidents. Prolonged contact. A hug that lasts slightly longer than usual. She places a hand on your arm and lingers before pulling away. The longer the touch, the more powerful the attraction. A playful push or slap. Have you ever noticed how some women tease you by hitting your arm as they laugh? This is a subconscious way of getting closer while remaining playful. The truth is that when a woman likes you, she will use touch to test the waters, see how you react, and determine whether you will reciprocate. So, if she's touching you more than necessary, she's probably feeling something she's not saying. Sign 3. She often laughs at your jokes. We aren't talking about the polite, "haha, that's funny" laugh. We're talking about genuine, uncontrollable, and sometimes even exaggerated laughter that indicates genuine enjoyment. Laughter is a social bonding tool, and if a woman likes you, she will look for ways to connect through humor. The key here is not whether she laughs, but how she laughs. The exclamatory giggle. Even if your joke wasn't particularly funny, she reacts as if you're the funniest person alive. This is because attraction enhances the enjoyment of all experiences. A lean-in laugh. If she leans into you while laughing, it's her body's attempt to draw you into the moment. A personal callback. If she remembers your previous jokes and brings them up later, it indicates that she is thinking about you even when you are not present. This is the psychology behind it. Women laugh more when they are attracted to someone because it reduces social barriers and promotes bonding. When she laughs at your jokes, she isn't just responding to the humor, she's inviting you into her world. Sign 4. She mirrors your movements. Mirroring is a fascinating psychological phenomenon in which people unconsciously mimic the body language, speech patterns, or mannerisms of someone they identify with. It's a deeply ingrained, subconscious way of saying, "I like you. I feel at ease with you." So, if you notice she adjusts her posture after you do, makes similar hand gestures to you, begin using your slang or phrases, matches your energy level during conversations, then, congratulations. She feels a natural connection. Consider this. Humans are sociable creatures. When we like someone, we instinctively align ourselves with them, hoping to create harmony. If she mirrors you, it means her subconscious mind is attempting to synchronize with yours. One of the most effective ways to test this: change something small, such as adjusting your seat or changing how you cross your legs. If she unintentionally follows suit, she's tuned into you. This is one of the most powerful yet often overlooked signs of attraction. If she mirrors you, she's subconsciously communicating that we belong in the same space, and that is a powerful thing. Sign 5. She finds reasons to be with you. Attraction is more than just what she says. It's about where she wants to be. If a woman secretly likes you, she will not sit back and wait for something to happen. She will find subtle but undeniable ways to remain in your orbit. Think about it. People naturally want to be close to the people they are drawn to. If she goes out of her way to be near you, it's not by accident. It's an intentional proximity. How does this look like? She suddenly shows up where you hang out. Maybe she never cared about that particular coffee shop before, but now she is always there. Perhaps she didn't used to go to the gym at that time, but she's now lifting weights right next to you. She sits next to you even when other seats are available. Why does she choose the one closest to you from a room full of empty chairs? Attraction is about closing the distance. And if she's finding ways to sit, stand, or be near you, she's attracted to you. She frequently bumps into you. Maybe she knows your routine, where you eat lunch and when you take breaks. If these encounters feel a little too frequent, it's likely that she's planned them. Attraction causes people to act in ways they don't realize. If she's constantly looking for reasons to be with you, it's because she enjoys your energy and hopes you'll notice her as well. Sign 6. She gives you her full attention. In today's world, attention is a scarce resource. People are fixated on their phones, distracted by social media, and constantly multitasking. However, if a woman likes you, something interesting occurs. She set all of that aside. She's not simply listening to you. She is fully present. Here's what to look for. She remembers the small details. If you mentioned your favorite band last week and she brings it up again, it means she is paying attention to what you say. She isn't checking her phone while you're talking. A woman who isn't interested will look at her phone, text someone else, or appear distracted. But if she is completely focused on you, you have her interest. She asks more in-depth questions. Instead of making small talk, she is genuinely interested in your life, thoughts, and opinions. Attraction is more than just physical chemistry. It is also about mental engagement. What is the best way to test this? Next time you speak, pause for a few seconds. If she leans in, makes eye contact, or asks follow-up questions, she is engaged in the conversation, which means she is interested in you. Sign 7. She playfully teases you. Teasing isn't limited to middle school crushes. It's a classic and timeless way for people to express their attraction. And if a woman secretly likes you, she may not admit it outright, but she will leave hints through playful teasing. Why do people tease those they find attractive? It's simple. It creates a push-pull dynamic, a balance of challenge and connection, which keeps things interesting. What kind of teasing should you expect? She jokingly mocks something you said. Not in a mean way, but in a light-hearted, joking tone. If she mimics how you said something or mocks a small habit of yours, it's her way of communicating with you. She challenges you in a fun way. Maybe she dares you to try something, makes a joke about it, or pretends to be better at something just to get a reaction. This is all intended to create tension and chemistry. She gives you a nickname. If she has a special nickname for you, even if it is silly, it means she sees you differently than other guys. It is her way of making a connection. Teasing serves as both a test and a sign of attraction. If you react well, laugh along, and tease her back, you demonstrate that you can handle her energy, which only adds to your appeal in her eyes. One of the most obvious signs that a woman secretly likes you is how her entire personality changes when you're present. This is not something she consciously controls. It is an automatic reaction. She is more nervous or fidgety. If she's normally calm but becomes jittery around you while fixing her hair, adjusting her clothes, or playing with her jewelry, it's a subconscious indication that she wants to look her best. She's overly bubbly or excited. On the other hand, when they are around someone they like, some women become more animated, laughing louder, talking faster, or acting more playful. She suddenly becomes quieter. If she is usually chatty but becomes shy or reserved around you, it could be because she is under pressure to impress you. If she behaves differently when you're in the room, whether she's nervous, talkative, or self-conscious, it's because you're important to her. She makes excuses to touch you. Touch is one of the most primitive ways that humans express attraction. A woman who secretly likes you will not keep her hands to herself. However, she will not make it obvious. Instead, she will find simple, seemingly innocent ways to touch you. Look out for these subtle movements. She accidentally brushes up against you. It's not an accident if her arm rubs against yours at the bar, her leg touches yours under the table, or her fingers graze yours while handing you something. She gently hits or nudges you. If she laughs and lightly taps your arm, pushes you, or punches your shoulder, she is using touch to create chemistry. She lingers after touching you. Microseconds matter, whether it's a handshake that lasts a second too long or a hug that lasts just a moment longer. They indicate that she wants to be close to you. Most women will not openly admit to being attracted to you, but their body language will reveal their feelings. If she breaks the invisible barrier between the two of you and makes physical contact, it means she wants to be closer. Have you ever noticed how people in sync tend to behave similarly? Mirroring is a psychological phenomenon in which someone subconsciously mimics the gestures, tone, or movements of someone they find attractive. Mirroring occurs because our brains are wired to connect. When a woman likes you, she unconsciously aligns herself with you physically. This is how it plays out. She mirrors your body language. If you lean in, she will lean in. If you take a sip of your drink, she will follow suit. This is not part of her plan. It is an instinctive response to feeling connected to you. She starts using your words and phrases. Have you ever noticed a woman repeating what you said earlier in the conversation? That's how she matches your energy, whether she realizes it or not. Her energy shifts to match your own. If you remain calm and composed, she will tone it down. If you're animated and playful, she'll mirror your enthusiasm. Mirroring is one of the most obvious subconscious indicators of attraction. If you notice her subtly reflecting your movements, speech, or energy, it's a clear indication that she feels a connection. Sign 11. She brings you up when you're not present. A woman who secretly likes you does not think of you only when you are present. She brings you up, even when you are not present. How do you know that? Simple. Pay attention to what her friends are saying. Her friends say she talks about you. If they tease her or say things like, "Oh, so this is the guy she was talking about," you know you're on her mind. She refers to inside jokes you've shared. If she remembers and brings up a joke, moment, or story that only the two of you shared, it means it has stayed with her. She casually mentions your name during conversations. Whether she's telling a story that naturally includes you, or saying things like, "You know who would love this?" You. This is her way of keeping you relevant in her world. Attraction isn't just about what happens in the present. It's about whether you stay in her mind after you've left. If she thinks about you when you're not present, she is emotionally invested. Attraction is rarely discussed outright. It's hidden in the small details, the tiny gestures, and the unspoken chemistry that exists between two individuals. A woman who secretly likes you may not always express it verbally, but her actions will. She will find ways to be near you. She will mirror you, touch you, and draw your attention. She will think about you when you are not present. Now the real question is, are you paying attention? Because once you start noticing these signs, you won't have to wonder anymore. The truth will be written all over her actions. This is Stoic Guide, and I'm here to help you see what has always been right in front of you. If this was helpful, please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so that the next time she accidentally brushes against you, you'll know what it means.